I have been in the real estate industry for 21 years, and this is the first time that we have big changes coming to how you buy and sell a home. So I'm going to try to break this down and explain this the best I can. So when you become a real estate agent, of course, you want to be part of the local multi-listing service, the MLS. And in Kansas City, in order to be part of that, they also require that you become a member of the National Association of Realtors. So there were a group of sellers and states that went together in a class action lawsuit and sued big real estate companies, stating that in our MLS, we offer a commission to any buyer's agent who will bring us a buyer. And they stated that that is breaking antitrust laws and that is colluding to keep commissions high. And they want to make it clear to everybody that all commissions are negotiable. So as part of that lawsuit, the big real estate companies settled for very large dollar amounts on this issue. And in addition, the Department of Justice came in and made some changes to our industry that we now have no control over. So I would say the biggest change you as the consumer is going to see in the industry is before you can look at a home, you will have to sign a buyer's agency or some sort of an agreement with a real estate agent. They cannot let you into the property unless you guys have a signed agreement and the agent has talked with you about how the commission will work and how they will get paid. So this will obviously not be as convenient or as quick as we have done it in the past. So if you are going to be a buyer in the industry, I would highly recommend that you choose your buyer's agent and be working with them up front so that when homes come on the market, that piece of the pie will be taken care of. Now let's just say you prefer not to sign anything or you just will not sign anything. How are you going to get in the home to see it? Well, your option is basically to call the listing agent whose name is on the sign and who represents the seller. You are going to have to, of course, work on their schedule or time frame. And if a lot of people do that, they are going to be utterly swamped. If you work directly with them, you do not have any representation. You will take on all legal liability. And you'll have to be sure that you're working the process like an agent because they will not have to worry about anything or reminding you of things or anything of that nature. You will be on your own. So that is an option, however, but buyers are really going to have to learn to read the contracts in detail, be sure they understand them, and probably be a lot more patient as things will most likely take a lot longer. Now, the biggest change for sellers they will see is the fact that the listing agent can no longer offer a compensation to any buyer's agent in the multi-list service. So currently, for example, if I pull up a property, I can see that this particular seller is offering a commission to a buyer's agent to bring a buyer. So now we no longer are going to have that option. So basically, buyer's agents are just going to have to be writing into the offer their compensation. If a seller for some reason will not pay a buyer's agent, then that's fine. They can do that. But basically, they have really shrunk their buyer pool. They will not have access to every agent in Kansas. They will have access to whoever happens to call them. So I can't imagine why a seller would want to do that. It would bring them a great disservice. But that is going to be an option. So for sellers, you're going to want to work with your agent and really strategize. How are we going to do this? What's the best way to get the biggest, best offer we can? So obviously there is a lot more to this on the agent side, but I at least wanted to let you, the consumer, know a high level overall, what is coming new this month. So when you call and you want to see a property, kind of what I'm talking about. We're going to have to sit down and talk about it and sign some sort of an agreement. So I hope this video helps clarify the changes that are coming. There is so much to talk about. It doesn't cover everything, but I wanted to give you an idea of what is happening this month. So if you're beginning to look at homes and you start seeing people doing things differently, there's a reason why. This is a good thing. It will be more open to people about how we get paid. It's not as efficient. However, it's what we have to do according to the Biden Department of Justice. So we are going to abide by those rules, and be sure through this process, you're going to want to be working with someone who's been doing this a very long time. All those years provide examples and things that we've seen that can help you. So reach out to us and let's talk about it, and we'd be glad to sit down with you. I'm Barbara Kearney. I've been here at Layton Real Estate for 21 years. Sarah Klamm is also in our office, and she's been with us for 16 years. So we have a wealth of experience that can help you get where you need to be. All right, thanks everybody.